It's me, Gil Foley, coming to you live from my home office on Briargate Pond. Today, I'm going to talk about something that's not trending, but something that has made a very profound impact on my life. I'm not exactly sure why. Sometimes things come to us when we can't really rationalize where they're coming from and why that's happening to me. But I want to share something with you that I really think that might touch your life as well. I watch the Today Show when I'm doing my treadmill. I'm on there for 45 minutes, and as much as I would love to zoom through commercials, the program Ellen DeGeneres has been on nothing but reruns, so I can't watch her generosity, her humor. So I've opted to watch the Today Show. Sometimes I watch it to get ideas of what I might bring to you that might be of importance to you, and sometimes I just watch it because it's easier than anything else. The last couple days, the attention on a segment of theirs has been on Alzheimer's. And it's very startling to me to learn how little money is put into research for Alzheimer's versus the breast cancer or diabetes or AIDS or any of those. Yet Alzheimer's affects so many people. And I don't know about you, but have you ever had that hiccup in your memory or your speech and it's just a fragment of a second? I don't know about you, but that startles me. And it just puts this grip of fear on me, like right now. For example, the other day, I went shopping. We got this big trip we're packing for Nashville tomorrow, and I wanted to get some new clothes. And I go into this store, and I'm shopping, and I'm headed to the restroom, and I'm pushing a cart, and I'm like, oh my goodness, where did I put my purse down? I had just been in the jewelry aisle, and all of a sudden, this gripping fear comes over me. Oh my goodness, where's my purse? It was in the cart. It was one of those deep carts. It was sitting in the bottom of that cart. But I had absolutely about this much recollection of even putting that purse in the cart. Have you ever been talking to someone and all of a sudden you can't connect the words, or you feel like you're in slow motion and nothing's coming out the way it normally does? I've had these moments and they scare me. And at one point in time, a couple years ago, I was having some serious disconnect. And my daughter encouraged me to go get tested, find out what it was. Well, evidently it was nothing more than stress. But I don't have any stress in my life now. I work from home, make great money. My husband's semi-retired. I get to travel. I get to do what I want to do. I don't have stress in my life. So when they started talking about Alzheimer's, I really was paying attention, not because of my fears, because I know that this just happens because of busyness. Our brains are also hardwired to be multitasking, which they're telling us now is really, you're not accomplishing anything by multitasking, because what happens when you multitask, your brain literally just shifts to the other one. So you're really not even accomplishing anything over here. You're just now shifted. That's part of our society's overload with all of our technology, and I love technology, otherwise I wouldn't be on here coming to you. But in reality, the growth and the impact of Alzheimer's is terrifying. I just watched a segment on the Today Show, and I'll try to find that clip and put it down below this one, was about a man whose 55-year-old wife was diagnosed with Alzheimer and literally could not remember how to bathe herself or dress herself. His only option was to take his wife after he bathed her and dressed her every morning to his elderly parents for care, because he couldn't afford the $6,000 a month it would take to put her into a care unit. Unit's probably an awful word to use, but one day he gets this call, or there's an emergency announcement on the radio about a shooting in his neighborhood. His father had started suffering from dementia. His mother was in incredible pain due to arthritis. His father shot his 55-year-old wife suffering from Alzheimer's, shot his wife, and then shot himself. This man that was the survivor of the family that was literally wiped out, oddly enough, and he says this, he says, I am relieved because there was nothing left to their lives. They were ready to go. Wow. It was startling for me to hear, and I'm addressing this to you so that if you know of anyone suffering Alzheimer's, you understand how awful it is. The caregivers, it's just, okay. I sit on a board for CANSEL. It stands for Kansas School of Effective Learning. I've been on that board for 6 years. I absolutely love being part of helping people further their education. It puts people in the workforce. It makes a huge difference. There's people out there that are now RNs that are taking care of people that, at 17, they had 2 kids. They had no hope. All right, they walk into our school, they get hope, they get an education, and now they're studying to be a nurse. They're supporting their children. What a huge difference it makes. But I'm soon to be off that board because it's a 6-year term. So I'm looking for where I want to volunteer next. And Alzheimer's, for whatever reason, is speaking to me because it's a terrifying, terrifying disease. And we've got to embark on more research to find out how to stop this. Do you know that recently NFL just paid millions and millions of dollars to former football players that have Alzheimer's because they think it's connected to the concussions they suffered while playing? Well, okay, now they've got care. They've got the monies to get more care. But what about people that don't have millions? $6,000 a month. And it doesn't just impact the victim. That's the saddest part of any disease, is how it affects everyone in the family. So today's my personal plea that you just become more aware of Alzheimer's. We have an organization here in this town, and I'm going to get involved with it. And I don't know why this spoke volumes to me. My whole family, all but me, have had cancer or passed from cancer. I've got a brother right now that's going through it. Cancer is awful. It's absolutely awful. But there's tons and tons of funds going to cancer research. And I won't get on my personal platform on that one. But I think it's time to wake up to the fact that when you lose your mind, you don't remember how to bathe yourself. You don't remember how to dress yourself. How devastatingly scary that has got to be. So, A little heavy message there, but I had to speak from my heart because that's what's going on with me today. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's not a trendy subject, but I think we need to make more focus on this subject. So I'm going to ask you, go ahead, pass on that smile, and maybe it'll make a difference. No, I know, not maybe. I know it'll make a difference today. And that's what we're here to do, is to make a difference. There's many ways to do that. Smile is a short, simple, quick fix for somebody. Take care. Bye-bye.